Good morning, guys, gals. Ted from PUV Farms here. It is December 18th, Wednesday morning. Here in Western New York, we got ourselves a good, I don't know, let's call it a good 5-6 inches of fresh snow overnight. You see the big smile on my face? Yeah, better than mud, man. I love white compared to brown. I hate mud. Absolutely hate it. What we're doing this morning is a couple little let's fix these projects or we're gonna have troubles. Well, that gravitational graviton hose that you all have been familiar with, as you can see, is kind of hanging down. What happened was I guess my 112, 212 pitch, whatever I was kind of thinking in my head, was not quite enough drainage. It froze last night. I can't blame anybody but myself because I made it so unhook, drop out of the tub, and it was supposed to drain. Well, it didn't. This is the second time, maybe possibly third time that I've messed around with this hose. So we got the correct strapping. What we did use before was just two sheet metal self-tapping screws that you use for steel roofs with the washers. And kind of just pinched the hose, angled the screws. Well, I went to the hardware store this morning and I got some strapping. I wanted the pre-made hooks, but I tell you what, really it was kind of a no-brainer. I bought nice rolls of strapping. Probably one roll will do everything I need for like $1.39. Those individual ones that are already pre-bent probably would have cost me that much a piece. So nice little cheap easy fix, but now we can go through and we can strap the crap out of it and we'll get a nice good slope going down to the tub on this one so we don't have any problem with it draining. And then back into the barn is pretty self-explanatory because it's going to go from that height all the way to the floor, so it has plenty of slope that way. So we got to get that taken care of this morning because I am not dealing with frozen water in the hose in the morning. It's pain and it just sets me off in the wrong direction. Snowball. And we don't want to go the wrong direction. No, we don't. All right, that's number one. Number two is I got, let's see, where are they? Timberlock lags. Yes, these are 4-inch Timberlock. They are aggressive. They are nasty, and they will hold. I was just going to say they will screw, but they will hold. As I was telling you guys yesterday, yes, I do like this over here, how we are feeding a dry bale over here for these guys. It's just extra added space. All the cows aren't bound up in one area. It just kind of diversifies the feed arrangement around here, and I like it. But we only got, deck screws. And my luck, these are probably 2.5, 3 inches. It don't take much. So these nice little 4-inch lags, we're going to go through here and re-brace or re-screw everything right up through here. I got some extra 2x4s. May even throw a couple more 2x4s. If I'm looking up, actually, you know what? I can go all the way up to a ceiling rafter and straight down. That'll help out a lot too with a 2x4. Maybe like right here in this area. And then back here, because we have plenty of 2x4s here. There's a 2x6 there, 4x6, and there's 2x4s inside, so we got plenty of 2x. But yes, got to get these two. Sorry, indigestion. Too much coffee this morning. Got to get these two boards screwed on with these lags. For those of you that are not familiar, it's worth spending the extra money to have these babies on hand. When we do a side job, a deck, any kind of side work that we're doing or anything like that, these things get used very frequently, especially on decks. For all your carrier supports and stuff like that, I love these things. They're awesome. And they go in with ease. Nice little 18-volt drill. Doesn't even know that these are there. I mean, these are awesome. So we are going to be doing that. These guys are kind of still just chilling out in here. So let's see, 1, 2, project 2. Okay, project number 3. I kind of already had it in my mind. If you those of you who watched the video from yesterday, Hey, there's a snowplow. He's probably thinking, there's that crazy guy right there. I've been waiting for him to come. I haven't done the driveways yet. As I said, there's no sense of doing the driveways if you can't, if he's just going to come back in and, plug a little bit of the end up. So, just kind of waiting. All right, number 3 project. These are all going to be done before I got to get to work. Gotta get the skid steer out of the way. The gate saver for the day. Get that out of the way. I got more 2x4s. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to take these legs. Yep, that'll work. And I'm going to run a 2x4 along the top here and a 2x4 on the second one. I don't know. I got 12 footers, so I'm just going to not even cut them. I'm just going to run them and I'm going to lag them in. I'm going to put one on each side. And I'm going to perform and make a solid wood brace to straighten this out and at least hold the top section of this gate so we don't get any more bowage and kinkage. And then while I was at the hardware store, I got myself some real heavy duty chain and gate, or chain and latch, because like I said, these ones that I use, these gates, you go to the feed mill, you grab a couple each and every time, hooks and everything. They work good for what they're meant for, but once cows start getting a little ornery and start pushing on that crap, no. So, yes. Got some nice heavy duty chain. Yes. For that gate. This is peace of mind for me. And I grabbed 3 rolls of that strapping. It's got the holes every ½ inch. 3 rolls, and like I said, it was at $1.39. So not bad at all. That's going to be handy to have on hand for a lot of multiple projects around here, especially with gates and everything like that. So we got to get these 3 projects done and hopefully try to do the driveways. If not, because we're supposed to get another probably 8 inches of snow by tomorrow morning, on top of the 6 inches that we got overnight. And I might just do them when I get home from work at 10 o'clock tonight. And that'll, as I think everybody should be able to get in their driveways and stuff like that. So, yes, sorry, I rambled on for almost 8 minutes explaining what I'm going to do this morning. But, geez, he looked like he had his nose stuck to the... And then we got to get... I got 2 bales. We got to get these 2 bales set. So, I'm busy. So, I got to get going. So, that's what's going on. I'll show you guys the unfinished resulting product. Showing you guys that I do projects here on the farm in the morning. All right. I look forward to talking to y'all real soon. Okay, guys, gals. Basically, we got the strapping cut. I think there's probably 1 roll here. As you can see, did like, let's just call it 25. And I still have a little bit left of the roll. These are ample. Plenty long enough to strap around the water hose, so there's going to be a lot more. I'm going to get them a lot closer, basically, so that hose is nice, taut, and straight, and has a very good angle slope. So here's step number 1 of that project. All right, guys, gals, project number 1 done. As you can see, I rerouted the hose, and I actually put a little loop right up in there, and that just gives it a little more pull, push when you unhook everything. And so that'll work both ways, going back into the barn and going to the water tub. So what I did basically is I kept the same hole through the wall, and I lowered everything down at this end 1.5 feet. So we increased our slope a lot. So I have 1.5 feet more slope from end to end. And strapped the crap out of it with those straps. As you can see, those straps worked really, really good. I'm pretty impressed with the way that the straps work. Can't zoom in that mode. Okay. Can't zoom in anymore. I used to be able to zoom in. Can't. But anyways, that's done. So we're going to head on over to number 2. I did put those timber lock lags in really quick. Now I just got to see if I got a 2x4, another one. Got them in right there. Man, these things, it actually drew the 2x6 in quite a bit more than it already was, especially down here along the pole. And it actually did stiffen it up a little bit. But we're just kind of, I wouldn't say jerry-rigging things, but I'm thinking maybe even this 4x6 will work. Looking at it right now, I'm thinking it's going to work sweet. So we're going to use that 4x6 right now, temporary. I think we're going to put it right in up here, and we're going to go right up to the rafter with it. I'll show you guys the end product. All right, guys, gals, just popping in. I did a series of videos, clips yesterday on 3 projects that I took care of around here. One of them was the hose. I had to refasten it and give it more pitch so it would drain. Well, when I got home from work last night about 10 o'clock, I was informed that the hose that I just did was froze. A little hard to wrap my head around it. Oh, I guess, look at that. We caught a almost overfilling water tub before it overfilled. Awesome sauce. Let's take care of that. So anyways, this hose, I guess, was froze last night. And now it's really froze because there is water stuck. Sorry. There's water stuck in this whole half coming out of the wall right up there. It just froze solid. So luckily, we keep extra hoses on hand, ones that you can roll up really quick. This will get drained. I don't know, for some reason, we have no problem draining these. And if it is froze, it can get rolled up, put in the house really quick in the back room and get thawed out. So we did redo this, and I put a considerable amount more pitch on it so it would drain. So I got to kind of figure out what the heck's going on here. So did that. Okay. Skid steer. Remember the skid steer was parked here in front of this gate? No longer needs to be. We refastened it. I took a couple 12-foot 2x4s that I had laying around, and I doubled it up on each side where the gate was weak in one spot. The gate's weak in several spots, but this is going to help out a ton. And I put some nice timber lock lags all the way through to suck that in and make it one nice solid straight piece. So that straightened the gate out, and that put a lot more support on it. Put a nice heavy duty bulldog chain on it. Something that's going to be a lot harder to break than this stuff that I usually use on it. So that got done yesterday. And let's see. Another project I was working on. Whew, my little fingers are cold. Yes, over here. We reinforced this whole area here. This wasn't never intentioned to be a feeding area, but I like the way it works. As you can see, I can throw a bale in front of here, and the cows will also convene over here, so there's not mass chaos going over here. Because like I said, there's 26 animals on this farm. You know, there's needed to be a lot of space for the guys to eat. So it's just a lot easier like this. But they were pushing on it pretty good. So we lagged everything good with timber lock lags, and I put a nice 2x4 support all the way up to the center, all the way up tight into the rafters. So that makes this considerable stronger. So I'm not saying that they can't break it, but it's going to take a lot more work to break it. So 3 projects done. I just wish that water hose worked correctly. I'm not sure. Like I said, in theory that thing was supposed to drain. Only thing I could think is, I don't know. No idea, but we'll get her figured out. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to y'all real soon.